Hey, hello and a very, very warm welcome. We are live this Tuesday evening. It is, of course, the Planet Cruise TV show. My name's Sean Mann. It's lovely to be able to spend this hour with you. If you've never seen this show before, we have the biggest live cruise show on the TV. We have exclusive deals, and tonight we've got 6 wonderful cruises to tempt you with. One of them, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to steal Keith's thunder. One of them is less than £400. That was your line, wasn't it?
Beats me to it.
This is the fabulous Keith Maynard, a great friend of mine. Nice to see you, Keith.
Really good. I love your shirt, I've got to say.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's got what kind of bird is it? Is it a peacock?
It's like a peacock, I think.
Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, very nice indeed.
And this is a nice old favourite of yours. You've got
my
back
Star
out.
Trek, my Star Trek special.
You look great, Keith. You do. And for those of you that don't know, Keith, yes, there's a cheeky chappy because you actually worked as cruise director for many years, didn't you?
Yeah, I spent 12 years at sea working as cruise director, so that means I got to see all these ports, got to kind of talk to guests and kind of entertain them, make them laugh, make them cry in the evenings, a bit of both. And yeah, and I had 12 amazing years, which means I love talking to people about my cruising experiences.
And it is great because Keith can really, really tell you about these fabulous ports. Between us, we've been on umpteen cruise ships as well, so we can give you a really great insight into the cruising industry. And one of the things we love about this show is that we're working with Planet Cruise, and this is the biggest independent cruise company, isn't it?
Absolutely, established for over 10 years and 96% feedback rating, you know, online for our work. So you know when you call us, you're going to get really good first-hand advice. And because we're not affiliated to any one particular cruise line, we're independent. We're not going to point you in the direction of somebody that we have a special deal with. We're going to give you the very best advice for you. And beyond that, just like me, everyone that works for us has either worked on ships themselves or cruises like Sean regularly. So it's first-hand advice for you.
And just a little flavour of what's coming up tonight, Keith. Go on.
Well, we've got a cracking Thompson deal to start the show off with an amazing itinerary which features an all-inclusive hotel stay as well, so definitely keep watching for that. We've got some amazing deals coming in from, well, as we know, the Royal Caribbean. And the Royal Caribbean deal, ladies and gentlemen, has over £1,000 off on their
it's on their latest ship,
on their
isn't
latest ship, Quantum of the Seas.
Honestly, it's brilliant. And we have got a cruise for under £400, so don't go anywhere. Stay watching. Now, we're going to start off with the Thompson cruise on board the Thompson Spirit that Keith just alluded to. Wow. This is a 14-nighter for $899. And for anyone that hasn't cruised with Thompson, they're a great, great company.
Spent 6 years working for them as a cruise director, Sean. Happy years. And, you know, you've got some amazing, actually, video footage of when I did a little bit of filming on board.
Yes, well, here he is, the one and only Keith Maynard.
At just over 33,000 tonnes, the Thompson Spirit is nearly always the smallest ship in port. I would often joke to our passengers that we were barely big enough to be a lifeboat for some of the bigger American ships. But you know what? Her personality, her atmosphere and her fiercely loyal, ever-growing following makes her a true giant of the seas. With 5 different bars to choose from, you'll need to make some really tough decisions. From the alfresco ambience of a Lido bar through to the calm tranquility of explorers, I spent many a happy evening enjoying the panoramic views of horizons. But my personal favourite is here, Raffles. It's the perfect location at the heart of the ship, and it means I can eat, drink and watch the show and get back to my cabin all in under 100 steps. Food, glorious food, from the more relaxed informality of a Lido buffet, thank you very much, through to the a la carte luxury of the Compass Rose. All the dining is open sitting and fits around you. For lunch, don't miss the barbecue at the Terrace Grill. And then, in the evening, book yourself in for a real treat in Scirocco's. Trust me, your stomach will thank you. The heart of the ship is the award-winning British entertainment programme. And from the cruise director through to the lighting technician, the entertainment team are visible, friendly, talented, and above all, they love their jobs. From award-winning UK comedians, game shows, cabarets, West End-style theatre shows, there's always something going on. And of course, Thompson's deck parties have a legendary status, with live bands, a full show team cabaret. Trust me, dancing under the stars will never ever be the same. There are 4 main grades of accommodation on board, all with 24-hour room service, 2 turn-downs a day, and that legendary chocolate on your pillow. And with so much to do and see on a Thompson cruise, you may find an inside cabin is actually all you need. But for those who really want to know how the other half live, why don't you make a splash in your own jacuzzi with the presidential suite, which is only slightly smaller than my old cabin on board.
Everyone I've ever met this cruise with Thompson always has a great time.
They're great. They're absolutely fantastic. You know, it's really good British cruising with British style entertainment. You know, wonderful different flavours of food during the day, and you get really good itineraries. They're really port intensive.
Oh, talking of which, have a look at this one. So it starts with the flight, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. And I love this itinerary, Sean. I really do. It's unusual. So for people that have been cruising for many, many years, this is a great one for you, along with first timers. A relaxing day at sea, getting to know that beautiful Thompson Spirit, and then you're starting off in Lebanon, in Beirut. This is known as the Paris of the East, and the city's main square actually was designed by a Frenchman. And you get that kind of feeling. You've got this wonderful outdoor cafe culture life, and you've also got many, many beach clubs. There's miles and miles of beautiful beach. There's great beach clubs for you to relax. You wouldn't put that with Beirut, but that's what it's all about. You really, really wouldn't. The great thing I love to do here is head out to a place called Byblos. It's thought to be the oldest continuously inhabited city in the world. Over 7,000 years it's been inhabited. It's an amazing place. But yeah, you've got lots to see and do here, including a lot of great mosques as well that you can go and see how you know, the Muslim people locally live as well. Okay, then you're going through to Cyprus, the island of Cyprus. Lovely island. Larnaca is your port, and again, this has got more than 6 millennia under its belt. That's the Troodos Mountains, and Lefka is the village, and it's an incredible chance for you to go and see the lace making there. I've ridden my motorbike up through there with my brothers, and we was posted over there, and we really enjoyed the winding roads of the Troodos Mountains. You can also go out to the coastline, many, many miles of beautiful Azure beach. Larnaca itself, again, is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. In fact, Noah's grandson, Noah from the Bible, as in the flood, he apparently founded it. That's how old it is. Yeah.
Old.
And the other good things to do here is go through to Nicosia, which is the last divided capital city in the world. It's half Turkish, half Greek. Which is quite an incredible, eerie kind of atmosphere.
So again, this is a part of the world that I have not experienced at all.
And a really exciting part to go and visit, Sean. Now we're going over to the Holy Land proper. This is really are delving back into the history here of the ancient world. Ashdod. Yeah, now you're seeing beaches. You have got Tel Aviv there that you can go through to the beaches, which is an amazing beach and bar capital. But really, Ashdod is a chance for you to go through into Jerusalem, a chance for you to go for that focus of the Crusades for so many millions of years, to go and see the faithful praying and stuffing their little papers in front of the Wailing Wall, to go and look at the Church of Holy Sepulchre, you know, and see them touching the slab on which Christ's body was prepared. That's the Western Wall that I was mentioning before. It's an incredible place. Go up to the Mount of Olives, or go out to the Dead Sea and get a picture of you floating in the Dead Sea reading a newspaper. Loads to do. Then another port over here in Ashdod, Haifa. This is great. This is a wonderful chance for you now to explore a different part of Israel. You can go through to Accra, one of the oldest cities in Israel, of course, that has an 18th century ruins of the Crusader citadel that's still there. You've got the Bahar Gardens. These are absolutely stunning. If you are a keen gardener, then this is what you must go and do, or even if you love nature, some of the most beautiful gardens in the world.
They look stunning.
And absolutely stunning. They're buried into the hilltops as you slow down, so you can get the cable car up there to the gardens and walk around. You can also head out to Caesarea or the Sea of Galilee. Lots of sites again in the New Testament, so it's a great stop. Relaxing day at sea, and then you go back to the mainland of Turkey, where you flew into originally. We flew into Dalaman, and now you get 7-night all-inclusive, and I'll say that again, all-inclusive stay in Thompson's 5T Hotel. And of course,
is this right at the top of their...
Right, this is the top of their ratings for hotels.
Wow.
It's a lovely place, great reviews online, and you can see here for the lovely photos, it's, you know, right on the edge. You've got a great chance to go down and enjoy the beach life of Marmaris, which is one of their big beach capitals in Turkey. And again, you can go through, maybe have a hammam, you know, a Turkish bath where there's big guys kind of massage you and rub you up with the soaps and make you feel amazing.
Yeah.
Try a shisha pipe, maybe try some Turkish delight, get a Turkish shave, try the local cuisine, try a kebab. Oh, it's amazing.
Do you know, I'd definitely try all of that, but I think I'd just love chilling in this fabulous hotel for a week, all-inclusive.
Well,
all of your drinks and everything.
You could spend all 7 days around the pool, Sean, just drinking those free cocktails. And if that's what you want to do, reading a book, then do it. Absolutely.
You know me too well. Now, and bear in mind, this is, you know, right, you know, in the middle of summer, really, the end of June. We've got an amazing price tonight of just $899. That includes all of your return flights from London, Luton, or Bournemouth. However, don't forget, we can provide flights from most UK airports. Just small supplements will apply for those. 7 nights in the 5T Club Turban Hotel. That's all-inclusive, amazing hotel. 7 nights on board the Thompson Spirit. And by the way, with Thompson Cruises, all of your tips and service charges are included as well. And itineraries, they differ just slightly depending on departure date. The price tonight is just $899. I mentioned about flying from your local airport. another great thing about Thompson.
Well, they've got their own fleet of airplanes, haven't they? And that makes it so accessible for you. There's normally an airport within 70 miles of where you live. Have a look at the list there, get on the phone, call the team, and they'll be happy to help. And the other thing they can always do is you can always go all-inclusive on the ship as well. If you speak to them, you've got that option, so you can make the whole 2 weeks all-inclusive. It'd be a little bit more, but it's worth doing.
Well, I tell you what, just look at the price. And I'm going to say, look at the price tonight, because prices can, of course, go up. $899 is the inside. Look at the outside, actually. Only £70 more on the 22nd of June. And £40 more on the 29th. Yeah. It's incredible. For a room with a view. Yeah, definitely do that. Definitely go for your upgrade. Free phone number, don't forget, is the call centre open to 10:30?
10:30 tonight, Sean, that's right, yeah. So do get on the line as quickly as possible, because Thompson are very, very popular, and they tend to go really, really quickly.
Because our busy shows ever are with Thompson. Now, the ID number there is on the screen, and it's 84156. That just makes it easy if you're speaking to an agent or you're checking this out on our website, on the Planet Cruise website. If you pop that ID number in, you can find it straight away, as can our agents, of course, as well. Now, how would you like to save a lot of money? An awful lot of money. Our next cruise is with Royal Caribbean. And when it comes to Royal Caribbean, again, Planet Cruise were the #1 independent UK agent for Royal Caribbean. The cruise that you're about to see is on their latest ship, which was only built and on the sea back in November, so she's less than currently 5 months old. And the price of this cruise, take a look at this, it was $2,249. You are saving tonight, Keith and I would love to do this, we'd love to be with you on this one, you're saving £1,100. This is their latest ship, and this isn't a little cruise. It's a 20-nighter, okay, including stays.
3 weeks. 3 weeks for that price, at nearly half price. On their first, this is the world's first ever really smart cruise ship. You know, it's smart in so many ways, as you're about to see.
It's one of the best deals we've ever seen in the last 8 years. It's unbelievable. I need to do it. Let's take you on board, though, and just show you where you're going to be actually cruising to. Start us off with a flight over to Dubai, and we get 2 nights here, don't we?
Yeah, 2 nights in a great hotel right in the centre there. And of course, Dubai in the middle of this desert where nothing existed just over 20 years ago. It's now this glitzy movie set where you've got the biggest of everything. It's overexposed and it's wonderful. It kind of embodies materialism, but in the best sense of the word. You can see the old world. You can go and see the spices and how the Berbers used to live, and head out there into the desert and go sand surfing, or go and see, you know, go and sit around a campfire and do that experience, or head in for the golf, for the aquariums, for the indoor skiing, you know, for the horse racing, for the camel racing, for the camel beauty competitions. You can go for some great dining as well. Many of the top chefs in the world have restaurants out there, people like Gary Rhodes and Gordon Ramsay, or you can go and get great Lebanese and Iranian and Indian street food as well. It's brilliant for shopping, and you've got the world's only 7-star hotel, the Burj Al Arab Hotel, with an underwater restaurant. You have to take a submarine to go down to it.
I just so much want to
brilliant.
see Dubai and experience.
And if you want to see it the best, Sean, Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building, top of that, the amazing views over the whole place. So that's the start. That's just the start.
In my head, I'm working out the price of the flight to Dubai. Then I'm thinking, what would it cost for that 2-night stay in the hotel? And then we've got 40 nights on board the latest ship with Royal Caribbean.
It's amazing, isn't it? Because now you're going to see this incredible ship. And as I said before, it's what we call a smart ship. So this is one of the things Rip Claw by Fly you just saw there. There's going to be lots of little images. So this particular ship only came out in November 2014, November last year. You can see that big arm on the top there. It's called the North Star. It's basically a glass cylinder that goes around 360 degrees, up 300 foot. You can watch the sunrise, the sunset up there. It's absolutely incredible. And again, the first of its kind on board any ship. There's another ship, Anthem of the Seas, which comes out in a couple of weeks, which is the second sister to this, and it's incredible. Just imagine coming into port or coming out from port on that, and some of the extra views you're going to get. Then you've got so much other stuff as well. You've got Ripcord by Fly, so you can actually imagine what it's like to skydive, and people with your family can watch the viewing platform around as you get propelled up. Then you've got this place. This is Cafe 270. It's incredible. It stretches 2.5 decks. It's at the aft of the ship, and it stretches 270 degrees round. During the day, it's a great place to get a coffee, where the sunlight stretches in, the sailor ways. Imagine the sunset there. And then at night, this happens. They all these video projectors project video onto that. That's the same windows, but now they're basically video screens, and they have acrobatics. They have amazing robo screens. They've got these Mars the technology that's only been used in the Mars landing. These robo screens that dance with live performers. That there you just saw was the roller skating. They have a roller disco every night. This is the music hall where you can go and see live bands perform for you. And again, it's a two-tier amazing experience. Even the pool tables upstairs have hydraulics on them, so that you can have a game of pool no matter what the weather. Interconnected family staterooms, where up to 3 different bedrooms are interconnected, but they're private at the same time with your own bathrooms. It's an incredible, and 18 different dining options.
18?
18, and they've got a thing called dynamic dining, where now it's not set dining times or anything like that. You get a choice of 4 different restaurants. You can go any time, that's all included in the price, but there's 18 in total. The other ones are maybe just a little bit of a supplement.
So that's one a night, and you could do a few of them twice, Keith,
I could do, yeah, you could have different one for lunch, different one for dinner in a 7-day week, and have some to spare. And one of them is Jamie Oliver's.
God. See, I am absolutely gobsmacked with this.
Incredible.
And it is down by, say, £1,100 tonight. It makes no sense to me to have it at this price, but this is the power of Planet Cruise. Anyway, you're going to be able to buy this fabulous ship, but look at the place who's going to be visiting, Keith.
Yeah, it's a magnificent old port. We're going to talk about it a little bit later, but it's a favourite of the Queen of Sheba. Old, beautiful town caught between these terracotta mountains and a long, graceful waterfront. It's gorgeous. Relaxing days at sea before we then go to India. Love India. We've got an overnight here in Cochin. You need it. It's a vibrant city situated on the southwest coast of the Indian peninsula in the spectacular area of Kerala. You've just seen the elephants and now the beautiful temples, the temple of Vishnu there in Cochin, which is wonderful and colourful, the incense burning as well. You've got such an amazing variety of things. You've got the Chinese fishing nets, which have been there for thousands of years, which hang up just outside this gorgeous old hotel. You've also got Fort Cochin, which is a Portuguese fort, which all the spice trade came out of in the West Indies. You can do a tuk-tuk tour around there, or go through and head out onto the wonderful back rivers of the canals. Incredible. Right, then you're going through from here. Relaxing days at sea to Malaysia, so another different country, Penang. It's called Penang after the Penang nut. All the locals chew it, it's why their teeth will be stained like a kind of orangey colour. Again, incredible opportunity for you to walk around the actual city centre itself, which is got loads of clever, really quirky street art by this Lithuanian artist. You can go through to the Street of Harmony, which has got, get this, an Indian temple, a Chinese temple, an Anglican church and a mosque sitting side by side in harmony. Love it. And the Penang Butterfly Farm is incredible, and there's a really good temple, the Keklo Sea, the biggest temple in Southeast Asia that's Buddhist. Okay, then from there we're heading through to Singapore, and again we've got a great chance here because you've got overnights. Now, what I neglected to tell you is back in Dubai you had a choice of 3 different tours, right? And here in Singapore you also get a choice of tours that you can enjoy, which is incredible. And it's, yeah, so it's a great 2-night stay for you to try a multi-melting pot of different cultures that are here. Great shopping. And a great opportunity for you to go shopping for Gucci and Vuitton on Orchard Road, maybe go out to the night safari, or see it all from the Marina Bay Sands Hotel right at the top. Ignore what I said there about the tours, that I'm getting confused with another deal, but
we can sort this out for you.
We can sort extra tours out for you, absolutely.
But we can sort them out.
Yeah, but we can do that. But again, it's an incredible place, and again, a great place to go and try some street food, Sean. And of course, Singapore, Raffles Hotel. Go and get a Singapore sling.
Seriously at home, this is why Planet Cruise are the biggest independent cruise agent in the UK. This is an exclusive deal. We love a price drop on the show, but this is down by £1,100. Up to £1,100 is your saving. Do you know, you do the maths. You've got a flight to Dubai, a flight back from Singapore. You've got 2 nights in that Singapore hotel, 2 nights in Dubai in a hand-picked hotel. Everything is included for under £1,150. Now, the date is the 26th of May. You seriously need to give us a call as soon as possible. We know this one is going to go tonight. And Keith mentioned that we can sort out excursions for you at a very good price as well. You can save up to 60% on prices you'd pay on board the ships, and price match guarantee on those. Ensure excursion packages are, of course, available as well. Now, Keith, I know you're going to be back with us for 2 more deals at the end of the show, aren't you?
I will be.
Are you going to be checking the tweets coming in?
Checking the Twitter, yeah, at Planet Cruise, and at Beef Keith if you want to get in touch with us. We do love to chat to you.
So we will be having a look at those a little bit later on. By the way, we'd love you to, as Keith just mentioned, stay in touch. The ID number, a lot of you asking for the ID number of this one, because I can't see it either, I know. It is 83 220. So do jot that down, it just makes it easier. Now, if you want to stay in touch, various ways you can do that as well. You can sign up to our newsletter. You can call now to get your free copy of our journey brochure, or check out our brand new website as well, which of course is allws.planetcruise.co.uk. But do you ever wonder who do you speak to when you ring up Planet Cruise? Well, this is Chris. He's one of the many, many gentlemen that you'll speak to. Nice to see you again, Chris.
Nice to see you again.
Chris, you've sat on the sofa quite a few times now, and it's great to have you because you are the voice on the phone. You help all of our customers find the perfect cruise, don't you?
Yeah, I'm kind of getting recognised now, which is a little bit embarrassing and awkward, but I love it all the same.
Well, listen, we love having you on the show. You yourself worked on the cruise ships for many years, didn't you?
Yes, I did, yeah, for Celebrity Cruises, which we'll be coming on to in a moment.
But we're going to start off with an amazing offer from Princess Cruises. Again, Planet Cruise, you were the top agent, weren't you?
Top agent for this one, yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
Which gives us the great price advantages.
Exactly.
Princess Cruises, I'm really keen on trying Princess as a brand.
Yeah, you were saying this earlier.
Yeah.
It's something for everybody, you know. It's yeah, you've got it right here. It holds 3,000 guests, which it seems quite large, but actually it's quite spacious on board. 1,200 crew, which gives it a 2-to-1 guest-to-crew ratio. So for every guest, you've got half a crew member to help you out there.
That's really, but that that kind of ratio, it's amazing, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, service 24 hours a day. That's right.
Now everyone tells me that the food is fantastic with Princess.
They've got free options. They've got the specialty options that you can pay a cover charge for, and those cover charges aren't so much for what you get, but bearing in mind that this is all you can eat. So you could really go for the 10 courses, which I know you like.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I think Keith would like that.
And Keith, right. So plenty to do on board, lots of dining venues. One of my favourite things on this ship, which we're about to see, is the Skywalk nightclub. Oh, this is the
this
sanctuary.
Looks nice, yeah.
Yeah, adults only, that place there.
Is it?
Nice and relaxing and out in the sun. This is the Skywalk nightclub, and you've got that unique walkway to get up to the nightclub there. And you've also got the casino, the theatre lounge.
Now, I gather the shows are amazing with Princess.
Excellent quality, yeah, that's right. One of the favourite things I wanted to talk about is the movie Under the Stars, which is something you'd see on every single Princess ship. And in fact, Princess just now have a relationship with 20th Century Fox. They've actually joined together forces to bring the Sound of Music to the Princess line.
Really?
The film Sound of Music, that's right. They're both celebrating their 50th birthday. And so they've combined two forces, and you get to see a viewing of the Sound of Music on the movie Under the Stars once a cruise. There's also, if you fancy a sing-along option, they do the sing-along in the theatre, and they bring on the entertainment like trivias related to the movie. Absolutely good fun, you know, just what Princess represents. And
look how beautiful the ships are. They really are incredible. This is a brand that's so respected within the cruise industry. And we were talking about, because I visited the Norwegian fjords last year, and I went in May, which was really nice, but a bit nippy. This is in July, isn't it?
Right.
This is the time. And you were telling me this is the time to go. If
exactly. Nice and sunny. You think of the fjords, you think cold, but it's really not like that at all.
And hours and hours of daylight as well.
Right.
From Southampton, again, that just means you can take as much luggage as you like. It's a really easy start to your holiday,
Stress-free,
isn't it?
that's exactly right. So you start off with the sea day up to Stavanger, which is the most impressive way to start the fjords cruise. You'll see scenery you never forget. I mean, you're seeing the town of Stavanger here, but the sail in, the sail out is really what you're after. My friend came and sailed on this cruise with me, and she cried when she saw the sail and sail. That's fantastic.
I agree. The fjords, I mean, they are
look at this.
Just breathtaking. And you see these pictures, and I'd seen these dozens of times, but actually being there, you know, these huge, vast fjords.
Exactly. It's really indescribable. I mean, the closest thing you can compare it to is if you've ever seen Lord of the Rings, the movie, and the dramatic scenery you see there, that's exactly what you're like, a couple of 100 feet from the ship.
But there's so much space, and it's so tranquil and peaceful. Anyway, where's next, Chris?
So then we move on to Skjolden, which is the innermost navigable fjord in Norway. It's right in the heart of Norway itself. It takes absolutely hours to get in there, but again, really spectacular scenery. You're seeing all these waterfalls along the way, and because the snow's melting around July and August, in fact it's near enough melted by then, you're getting these dramatic sceneries of the waterfalls just sailing past. Some even splashing up to the ship. I remember I got a drenching once from one of the waterfalls.
That's a port that I never got to visit last time, so I'd love to see that. Where's next then?
Then we step on to Olden.
Olden.
This is part of a glacier arm. It's called the Brickstyle Glacier, which is something you need to see. Imagine an ice cube. Imagine an ice cube that's miles and miles long. That's a glacier, basically, in a nutshell. But the most impressive sight you'll ever see, the deepest blue, and definitely something not to miss. Then finally we move on to Bergen, which is probably the largest city you'll see on this tour, bearing in mind that all of these are very cute little towns along the way. Second largest in Norway, and we've got some beautiful aerial shots here. You step right into the heart of town. Great for shopping, lots of history there as well. And a nice way to end, kind of bringing you back to reality with Bergen there, and then a sea day all the way back to Southampton.
Now, let's show you what's included. Again, there's been a price reduction on this one. So, first of all, we are going to give you some onboard spend, of course, as well. So you can put that towards drinks or maybe a spa treatment. A new reduced price. This is saving all of our customers tonight £420 off the brochure price. Now, a family of 4, you could all get away from only £1,389, and you get the onboard spend there as well. And the itinerary depends on varying on different departure dates, but just call us for details of those as well. And the ID number on this one is 78448. That looks really good, I have to say, really good. And by the way, the ocean view on that one is at the moment only around about £50 more as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is definitely worth it with that scenery.
It is, because you want to see the scenery. The balcony is pretty good at £899 as well. Now, we also have a show this Friday, don't we, with Planet Cruise, and that's every Friday at 11 AM, so pop that one in your diary as well. But Chris is staying with us because a company that I've cruised with many, many times, Celebrity, always had an amazing experience. And again, Planet Cruise are the top agent, the top independent agent for Celebrity as well. So we do get the deals. But Chris actually worked on board Celebrity for many years, didn't you?
And
what a
I loved
job.
it. Yeah, 4 years on board, went by like that, I'm telling you. It's the best cruise line to work for. Well,
let's show you, because we get amazing deals. And this is a brand new itinerary with Celebrity. So it's brand new. Selling from Abu Dhabi, this one, at under £1,200. We're going to give you free tonight, a 2-night 5-star Abu Dhabi hotel stay and a dessert safari as well. Return flights are included. Again, we can find this from most UK airports. And you also get 2 nights on board in Dubai and an overnight on board in Muscat and Abu Dhabi as well. So it's an amazing trip of a lifetime, this one. So it does start off with a flight over to Abu Dhabi, and with included here 2 nights in a 5-star hotel. Again, this is a part of the world that's on my wish list, but I've never been.
Right. If you've ever been to Dubai, this is kind of the richer version of that, which I don't know if you can believe that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, my word.
Yeah, we're seeing there the Sheikh's mosque. This is an incredible sight to see as well. You've also got Ferrari World as well, a nice Italian brand they brought over to the UAE. Abu Dhabi being obviously the capital of the UAE, United Arab Emirates. And not only have they got Ferrari, a nice strong Italian brand, they've also got a nice French brand called the Louvre Museum. I'm sure you've heard of this one. They bring everything over into their country. They don't care how much it costs. It's all about impressing the tourists and having a great time along the way.
And it must be, it's unlike anywhere else in the world, isn't it? From what I gather.
Completely unique, and this is even before you started the cruise.
Yes. So yes, you've been there for 2 nights. You had the desert safari there as well. That was included, wasn't it?
Right, we've included an excursion. This is solely for us, Planet Cruise.
And then a 9-night cruise on board the Constellation as well. Now, Keith is going to be back, but I was missing him. Were you? So here he is on board Celebrity, just to tell you about the amazing 5-star experience. This is modern luxury at its best.
With exceptional levels of service and a crew-to-guest ratio of 1:2, and well-designed and easy-to-navigate ships, and a decor that's both sophisticated and contemporary, this is a cruise line who offer a very real sense of modern luxury. Celebrity Cruises have always pushed the boat out when it comes to dining, not just in the sheer choice, but also the quality of the food that they offer. Experience saver menus pairing classic and contemporary selections from casual alfresco dining through to the stunning main dining room. And of course, there's an appetizing range of quirky, excellent specialty restaurants. Matching a bar to your mood is what Celebrity does best. And there's a great range of beverage and wine packages offering great value. You can top up the tan while enjoying a margarita by the pool, or use your Sea Pass card and help yourself to another great glass of vino in Cellar Masters. You can soak up the sounds of the big band in the passport bar, or try one of the 64 craft beers available on board. My favourite, though, has to be here at the Molecular Bar, where tasting the work of the liquid chef will engage all your senses. Life on board Celebrity Cruises is an opportunity for you to enjoy your holiday just as you want it. From relaxing by the pool with a good book to a whole host of exhilarating and unique experiences, the choice really is yours. Cooking competitions, mixology classes, dance and language classes, informative lectures, and behind-the-scenes access to the inner workings of a modern-day cruise ship. When the sun sets, celebrity ships come alive with a dazzling selection of bars, lounges, nightclubs and casinos. You can relax with a cocktail, meet new friends, take to the dance floor or hit the casino tables. But keep an eye out for the interactive theme parties. You may even find dancers in exquisite costumes suddenly appear to entertain you. There's West End style theatre shows, dance, comedy, magic, music and an extraordinary front row seat waiting just for you. On a Celebrity Cruise, luxury comes as standard. There are 6 different varieties to choose from and over 85% have a private balcony. The design is smart, fresh and contemporary, and all offer a great range of sumptuous amenities such as fluffy bathrobes, deluxe toiletries, Egyptian cotton bed linen and 24-hour complimentary room service. From comfortable inside staterooms to these gorgeous suites which feature floor-to-ceiling windows, panoramic balconies and your very own private butler. Trust me, once you've unpacked, you won't ever want to leave.
I guarantee you'll have an incredible experience. I've got to say, Keith's fake tan was good on that clip, wasn't it? It's amazing. Anyway, let's show you some of the fantastic ports that you've been cruising to. Now, we've actually got 2 nights on board in Dubai, 2 overnights here, haven't we?
That's right. So you've just had the 2 nights on land, then you head on and sail to Dubai. We've already talked about this one already, but I mean, you can't talk. You can go on forever about Dubai. So much to talk about there. We then move on to Muscat, and you have an overnight in Muscat. So plenty of time to see these ports. You know, sometimes you're in and out 9 till 5, 9 till 5. This one you really get to experience the city. Starting off, starting off with the Grand Mosque, which holds 6,500. Just like your local church, I'd say, 6,500. But it can hold up to 20,000 worshippers at once, if you really want to squeeze in there, yeah. You've also got the Al Marani and Al Jalali twin forts, but bearing in mind this is right on the peninsula, so there are lots of forts protecting the land there. And in between those, you've got the Alam Palace, which is a site for your eyes. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos's palace there. We then have a sea day, where we move on to Kasab, Oman, just down the coast. And there I'd recommend doing a dhow boat tour of the harbour. You can also head on to Kasab Castle, which was built by the Portuguese, actually, constructed by them. And then in the heart of the old city, you've got palm groves, which actually we didn't have any footage of, but it's a real safe haven right there in the old city, the hustle and bustle. And then back to Abu Dhabi for another night on board, just to really top off the tour there and get to know that city a little bit better.
Well, so this is brand new for Celebrity for 2016. I think the prices are really good tonight. I think you'll agree. So just to remind you, starting there for the 8th of December, what a great time to get away actually, 1,199. Or if you wanted to get away for the new year, we have got the date there, the 31st of December. Now there are various staterooms available from interior right the way through to Aqua Class as well. Now, Aqua Class, you said this was so special.
Right, yeah, if you wanted something a little bit different to other cruise lines, Aqua Class is the one for you. Maybe you're done with eating the donuts and the pizzas up in the buffet. This one is more associated with healthier eating, so you have a different restaurant for your breakfasts and dinners. It's called the Blue Dining Room. It's especially just for Aqua Class guests. You've also got the Persian Garden, which is a contemporary relaxation area just for Aqua Class as well. It's got a hammam, a steam room, a sauna, and you use your room key to get into these places, as I say, just for Aqua Class. So it's just a nice little hideaway. And again, if you want to find out more about that, just give us a call right now. I was just thinking, if you actually went away for the 31st of December, that you could really kind of, detox and get fresh for the new year, couldn't you? Right,
in
exactly,
Aqua Class.
Yeah. That's right. Come back a stone lighter. Never been done before.
Now, the ID number for this one is 90140. Can I just say, Chris, thank you so much. Just a final word, because Chris is one of the gentlemen that you'll speak to when you give us a call on that free phone number. You speak to new viewers every single week booking their first cruise, don't you?
That's right. We have people with all kind of experience, some that have cruised for many, many years, some don't even know anything about the cruise industry, and we're there to guide you and support you with our knowledge and experience. We're there to take you from A, where you're just talking about the initial part, through to the booking.
So, give us a call, don't be scared. And Chris is there to help. Not tonight, but he'll be there soon. Chris, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you soon on the show.
Cheers.
Now, when you book any holiday, you want to know it's quality assured. And with Planet Cruise, you have got such assurance because all of our cruises are ATOL and APTA protected. They include all of your overseas transfers. Again, that's important. A lot of other cruise companies, they maybe initially look like they might have a price advantage, but then they may be charged for lots of extras, things like the transfers. We include these things. Any hotels that we've selected are quality hand-picked hotels in central locations with great reviews, and of course flights with world-renowned airlines as well. But our fabulous Keith Maynard is back on the sofa. We kept it nice and warm for you, Keith.
Fake tan. I can't believe it. I have never ever worn fake tan in my life. That was a natural tan. That was sun-kissed.
Really? No, it was actually. No, Keith. Seriously, we were talking about the cruises on tonight's show earlier. In all the years that you've worked on the show, have you ever seen a 7-night for $399?
No, never.
No, we don't think we have, do we?
Really haven't. I mean, this is incredible. $399 for 7 nights on a really good itinerary, really port intensive with MSC. And not only that, Sean, but it's their latest ship. It's an amazing ship.
Yeah.
Really beautiful.
So it's the latest ship, and again, it's a 4-star cruise. And actually, 4-star in the cruise world is the same. For me, it's 5-star in the hotel world, isn't it?
Absolutely, and of course we are the top agent for MSC as well. So, another reason why you should book.
So, is this the exact ship, or is this like an idea of the brand?
This is the actual class of ships. So there's 4 ships in the Fantasia class, but these are images you're seeing here of the Preziosa herself, which means gift. She kind of means gift, and you can see how beautiful she truly is. Now we're looking at a ship here that is only a couple of years old, launched in 2013, just over 3,000 guests on board. As always with MSC, you've got beautiful spa facilities you're seeing here and great gym facilities. The great thing I love about this ship is they've got 20 different bars for you to relax in, which for a start is phenomenal, including 2 great pool bars. There's also 9 different restaurants, and for the first time ever in the cruise industry, Sean, 2 restaurants that are developed in relationship with Italy. Which is this new movement within Italy. It's been around for quite a few years, and it's all to do with the slow food movement, leisurely dining, and basically really bringing out the gourmet Italian food. It's beautiful. The restaurants themselves, the reviews they get online, and from a couple of friends who cruised on this ship, absolutely rave about the Italy restaurants on board.
I mean, I'm just absolutely gobsmacked at how opulent.
They're beautiful. You're looking at Swarovski crystal staircases. You're looking at lots of glass being used so the light can flow in. These beautiful big theatres where you'll have Cirque du Soleil style performances, singing and dancing West End and Broadway shows, and then again so many different staterooms with balconies, with from insides through to big palatial suites. You've got a real choice, and the standard on board of dining and service is very good in this wonderful international atmosphere.
My eyesight's not as good as it used to be, but that is definitely a 3, isn't it? $399, yeah, that's the lead price. And we're flying you, of course, first of all, from London over to Genoa, aren't we?
We are. Fantastic Italian maritime city, of course, and birthplace of Columbus and focaccia and pesto, if you want to get a chance to try that. And then you're heading out from Genoa, from the beautiful marketplace of the Mediterranean, as it's known, through to Civitavecchia, which is the port for Rome. It's a couple of hours in, but it's worth the trip. It's the Eternal City. And of course, you've got Vatican City, you've got the Trevi Fountain, you've got all the big hitters for you to enjoy. Throw your coin in to make sure you return. And then, of course, head up to the top of the Spanish Steps and look out for amazing views. You could wander through the ancient areas of the Roman Forum like this, right the way through to the Colosseum. And again, you're treading in the footsteps of people like Julius Caesar. Rome conquered the world, but this was the centrepiece. This is where all the money went, to building this incredible city, which is still standing. And standing in the Colosseum and imagining the gladiators fighting for their lives and the crowd baying for blood, and Caesar kind of with his thumb up or thumb down. it's just a mind-blowing experience. It really is. Right, then you're heading out from here through to Sicily, the island of Sicily in Italy, Palermo. So we're right down in the south here, just past the hill. And this is a fascinating combination of East and West, of Christian and Muslim, of Arab and Norman. There's a real mix of great architecture for you to enjoy. One of the great things for you to do always here is to go and do a Godfather tour and see all the different places that the films were shot. And in fact, one of the great things that you can see in Palermo is the Teatro Massimo, which is this huge big theatre, and it was used in Godfather 3 when his daughter gets shot on the steps. Try the Sicilian olive oil ice cream. It's incredible. Then we're going through to the island of Sardinia. This is the best kept secret in the Mediterranean. It's one of the biggest islands in the Mediterranean, but it also has amazing beaches all the way around and hundreds of little bronze-eye nuraghi and lots of pink flamingos and cork forests. It's a complete surprise. I love it. All I'm going to say is you'll really enjoy that port of call. When my brother did this cruise, it was his favourite. Okay, relaxing day at sea before Barcelona, sandwiched between the Mediterranean Sea and the Sierra de Corosella Hills. It's the Catalonian capital. It's great for beaching. It's got the best urban beaches in the world according to National Geographic. You can head up, of course, from there, from the bottom with the photo you saw there, up Las Ramblas, all the street performers, you know, an amazing artist doing great portraits. To the top there, where you've got La Bucera, the 900-year-old food market. You've got, of course, all the work of Gaudi all around you with the amazing cathedral that you're seeing there. Or you can head to one of the homes of European football, the Nou Camp, and see the incredible museum that they've got there, and that's Parc Güell. That's a great place to go for great views. The other great thing to do is take the cable car up to Montjuic for amazing views. Okay, then we're heading through to Marseille. It's France's second largest city. It's got a magical harbour. It's one of the oldest of the great French cities. Chateau d'Elf just offshore, the place where, here it is, the Count of Monte Cristo was imprisoned, the place where the first rhinoceros entered Mediterranean and entered Europe. And of course, you've got in the background, you saw there, a better shot of it now, that's the Basilica of Notre Dame. You can take a little petty train up the top there, and that gives you amazing views. Try the bolognese, the local fish stew, and go shopping because it's really full of bargains. Wow.
And then back to Genoa and your flight home.
Back to Genoa, yeah.
I think you'll agree. That is absolutely outstanding, isn't it? Again, this is why you should always tune in to the Planet Cruise Show here on ID World at 8 o'clock on a Tuesday. So if you book now, and I say that because prices do change, $399 is that lead price. That includes your return flights. Now, we actually have, I'd love to go on a cruise at Christmas. We've got a Christmas sailing.
So good. I mean, do you imagine how much you spend on Christmas dinner and all the different trimmings over that week? That's probably the price of your cruise there, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
It's incredible.
So there's the prices. And our advice would be, you know, if you want a balcony, look, they start at $599. And the yacht club, that's a ship within a ship, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Really beautiful. Six-star, Sean. They've got their own restaurant. They've got their own spaces in the ship that they can go to. You get concierge service. Really, really stunning.
Well, the ID number for this one is 91908. Book that tonight if you can, or give us a call if you've got any questions. That's amazing at $399.
Yes.
Yeah. We're not talking about an old ship and, you know, a 3-star. We're looking at...
sometimes we sell 3 nights over to Paris and back for $350.
Yeah.
You've probably done them.
Yeah, I've done them,
$399 for 7 nights of all those ports. Unpack once, see so many different places.
Amazing. Anyway, we've got a biggie to finish, and it's with Holland America, a 5-star company. And this is a cruise that we've featured a couple of times before.
Yes, very popular. So
Yeah,
we're going to bring it back because people keep on saying,
it?
please put this back on TV, get us some good prices, good deals on this. So here we go. I mean, it's on the Volendam, which is incredible.
And we're, first of all, flying you over to Singapore, aren't we?
Now we've already featured and I've already talked about Singapore, so I won't go into it in detail, but if you have any questions, you can always get in touch at planetcruise.co.uk or, you know, or tweet us and ask the questions. But you do get a choice of tours here, and one of them is the Singapore Fly, which is their version of London Eye, and the other thing is either tour the city by day or tour it by night. So this is incredible. That's all included, along with a 2-night stay in a 5-star hotel. That's the start of this cruise.
Okay, so a really great start. And then you have a 14-night cruise. Now, Keith, I haven't... I've been very lucky. I think I've been on... Well, I've been on 20 cruises, but I haven't cruised with Holland America. You've been on board with Holland America,
I have, yeah. And again, you're right to say 5-star American brand, and they're absolutely incredible. Beautiful ships, Sean. Very, very beautiful. In fact, if you've cruised, anyone's watching the cruise on the 2 latest Cunard Queens, Queen Elizabeth and Queen Victoria, they are built on the same spec as many of the Holland America ships. They share a lot of the same characteristics, so you're looking at that kind of level.
Are they quite relaxed up here? There is lots of formality.
No, they've got a nice blend of relaxation. So they've been around for 137 years. It's a long time. They're the oldest of the American cruise companies. And they've got 15 ships in their fleet, Sean. But you've got a real mixture. So, you know, you can go to reception, for instance, and get an iPod, and it will give you a tour of the ship with all the artwork that you can see, which is, I think it's quite intuitive. Great dining on board. Many people say that the best dining that they've had at sea has been with Holland America, particularly if you look at their reviews. Great selection of different bars. This is mixed. It's a selection of different. There's a champagne bar, there's a cocktail bar, and there's also a bar with like craft beers. It's really good fun in the same kind of area with a great atmosphere in the evening. Lovely, great shows for you to enjoy. And one thing they do with their entertainment, they do something called on location, and that is that they bring a lot of local entertainment on, and they also style the entertainment according to where you're cruising. So they really blend the experience. Yeah.
It's a big. There are many reasons why I love cruise holidays, but the entertainment is, you know, a big thing for me. So it's lovely
huge.
To have fabulous shows, and they're all free.
And it's, yeah, exactly. It's free. Yeah. That's incredible that people forget that. You know.
Anyway, it's a big itinerary, this one, isn't it? So we've had our 2 nights in Singapore. We've had that free tour of your choice as well. We're on board this beautiful ship. And our first day was at sea, wasn't it? And now we're here. Yeah,
so we're still in the Gulf of Thailand, and then we've gone to Koh Samui. It's iconic for many different reasons. Many people will know it because of the beach, Alex Salmond's book, and the supplement film with Leonardo DiCaprio. It's full of beautiful beaches of coconut palms where the monkeys shimmy up and they throw the coconuts down. They're trained to do so. It's incredible. There's lots of little kind of Buddhist temples, but it's a brilliant thing to go. Brilliant start to your holiday. Then you're going over to Lam Shabang. This is your port for Bangkok, the hottest capital city in the world. It's a little bit of a journey from Lam Shabang, just outside, so you take about an hour and a half to 2 hours into the actual city itself. And of course, you know, Bangkok, I mean, we're seeing images here of what you can do around Thailand, so in Koh Samui, of course, and places like that, and also around the whole of this holiday there'll be a chance to do scuba diving and try some of the amazing street food that you get around Southeast Asia. But Bangkok itself is your chance to go and see the Temple of Dawn, you know, which is, you know, and to see it sitting there, what's called Wat Arun, and it's one of the most iconic images you'll see for Bangkok, or Wat Po, which is home to the legendary blind Thai masseuses. You can try, maybe go and spice things up by trying some of the food, enjoy the local floating markets where you can barter with them as they come by on the ship. Pad Thai is one of the recommendations I say, you know, because it's got peanuts and beautiful noodles. And then of course you've got these iconic views of the Gulf of Thailand all around you from where you dock, and of course a chance to go and get up close with the elephants.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
So we're gonna move off from here now, and we're gonna take you from my second favourite Southeast Asian country to my first, and that's to Cambodia, Sukhumvit. This was hacked out of the jungle in the late 1950s to create this beach resort, which is named after their king. It's an incredible little place, just full of these long, long beaches, and the Ream National Park, which is great for bird watching and boat trips through mangrove channels. The people are the friendliest in the world. Relaxing day at sea before you go to Vietnam. This is Ho Chi Minh City. We might know it as Saigon. And this is a restless meteorite of energy where the motorbike is king, and getting across the road is really, really fun. Now, the Rex Hotel is right in the centre, and from there, you know, you can climb up at the top and see great views. Everything's walkable from there. Try the street food, head to the Bang Thang Market for a bargain, or paddle down the famous Mekong River, or try the Chi Chi Tunnel network, where the Viet Cong used to fight the Americans down there. It's incredible. It's an underground network of tunnels. Then you go through to another port in Vietnam, Nha Trang. This is the beach capital of Vietnam. The setting is stunning, towering mountains looming up behind this beautiful city and these sweeping beaches. Try a traditional rickshaw tour or go scuba diving.
Imagine being there in January.
Incredible. It's going to be, and that's their summer. That's the best time to be there. Then relaxing day at sea before you then go into. Well, this is the actual Port Hue. Da Nang is the port in Vietnam, and it's your chance really to either go through to Da Nang or Hue. These are two of Vietnam's major cultural attractions, and they're both within an easy drive. In between, you've got this coastline of superb beaches and these amazing ruins that you just saw a glimpse of there. You can explore the magical marble mountains full of pagodas and gardens and caves, sail the legendary Perfume River, which you're seeing images of. It's just incredible. Or go through to the peaceful Mapagoda, or Thian Mapagoda, which has got these beautiful bonsai gardens right up in the hills. Okay, relaxing day at sea before you then sail into Halong Bay. This is one of the most amazing sailings. This is what cruising's made for. It means, translated, a dragon descending into the tree. thousands of these limestone cliffs thrusting out of this beautiful emerald bay. You can sail around in a Chinese junk boat. It's magical.
I was just going to use that word. It looks magical.
It is magical.
Doesn't it?
And then a relaxing day at sea before you then go to Hong Kong. I'm so sorry that we have to be so quick. You know, we're always pushed for time, but, you know, I hope we give you a flavour here because Hong Kong is incredible. And again, you've got a choice of tours. You can either do an Ocean Park tour, a Symphony of Lights tour, or the Dulux Hong Kong Island Morning tour. That's all included, one of those tours, and a 2-night stay again in a 5-star hotel in this place, which means, translated, fragrant harbour, Sean. And the Harbour Light Show at 8 o'clock every evening is stunning. It's free. There's over 40 buildings involved. And all I'd say is go shopping here. You can't get away from the shops, they're everywhere. Or go up to Victoria Peak and look at the views from there.
Do you know what I was just thinking, Keith? I mean, you've done a great job of giving us a taste of all that, but isn't it nice that everything is organised, everything is planned for us with Planet Cruise? You know, even the tours, the hotels.
Absolutely.
You don't have to worry about a thing.
It's a wonderfully safe way to travel into far-flung areas of the world and to enjoy such a different slice of how other people live, Sean, and come back to a safe and familiar environment every night. And Hong Kong, you know, it's an incredible place.
I mean, because you know, some of the youngsters here, Keith, they'll go backpacking around the world and stuff. But you know, someone like me, I like to have it all organised and planned.
Yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely.
No, the price is amazing. This has been a top seller in the past. It's backed by popular demand with dates for 2016, 2049. You are going to get some on-board spend there as well, up to $75 per stateroom as well. These are based on return flights from London, but again, we can provide flights from most UK airports, and you are getting that 2-night stay in 5-star hotels in both Singapore and Hong Kong as well, and there's great overnights on board as well in Bangkok and Lam Shabang there as well. Price-wise, very, very good prices tonight. You know, bearing in mind, you know, you're away for the best part of 3 weeks. You've got all of the hotel stays, the tours, the great 5-star cruise. We have a great price there, starting at just £2,049 per person. Wow. The ID number for that one as well is 85182.
You know, I was looking at flights recently flying into Bangkok, and you're looking at least £600 or £700
just for
a return flight, just for a flight, and that's really searching hard.
Yeah.
So
wow. This is why Planet Cruise say they are the #1 independent cruise agent, and they can make anything bespoke as well. They're very good at adding, you know, hotel stays and transfers and sorting out the excursions. Anyway, it's recap time. We started off with that amazing 2-week holiday with Thompson on board the Thompson Spirit. And don't forget, you've got your return flights there based on London, Luton and Bournemouth. Again, we can find flights from most UK airports. But what is really good on this one, you've got that 7-night cruise and then 7 nights in a 5T hotel. That's the top one with Thompson, and it's a Club Turban hotel on an all-inclusive basis as well. So all of your drinks, everything included there. And on board the ship, by the way, that will include all of your food, tips and service charges as well. Whenever we feature Thompson, they're always a top seller. The ID number is 84156, and the price there, bearing in mind this is June, is under £900 for 2 weeks. And there's a reminder of that great itinerary. One of Keith's favourites, actually, that one. OK, the biggest saving tonight is huge on this one. This is the latest ship from Royal Caribbean. This isn't a ship that's, you know, been with us for a few years. She was only on the water for the first time in November, so she's less than 5 months old. She's the most innovative from, of course, Royal Caribbean. The price was $2,249. If you book tonight, it is $1,149. That is going to go very, very quickly. I know how busy we'll be for that one. We also give you 2-night stays in Dubai and Singapore in 4-star hotels as well. That is an exclusive package. It is a relatively late deal for the 26th of May there. Get the ID number down right now. It's 83220. I think that is unbelievable in terms of saving. I don't know how we've done that one. Then Princess Cruises. We heard from Chris, of course, on this one. Again, it's big price reduction now to $599. You're going to get onboard credit of $75 per stateroom. New reduced price saving £420, and even a family of 4 there can cruise for $1,389. The ID number is 78448. The main things to think about here is that you're going to see the best of the Norwegian fjords because you get the longest daylight hours during, of course, the summer months. You get the higher temperatures. So to get that at $599 for July is an absolute steal tonight. I know my friends Jane and Ian are looking at that one. Hello, Jane and Ian, if you're watching. Now, our next one is with Celebrity. This is 5-star modern luxury at its best. Now, this is a brand new itinerary. There's been a lot of interest in this one, and it's for Celebrity sailing from Abu Dhabi there. We also give you 2 nights in that 5-star hotel and the Desert Safari tour there. Return flights are based on London, but again, we can provide flights from most UK airports. And we are going to give you 2 nights on board in Dubai and 1 night overnight on board in Muscat and Abu Dhabi there as well. ID number there is 90140, and only deposit needed tonight. The great thing is you pay deposit tonight, then you've got plenty of time to save for that and to look forward to it, of course, as well. And then, wow, 399, need I say more? This is true, though, 399 with MSC. Again, the latest ship to their fleet. She's opulent, she's beautiful. You've got Christmas sailings for only $799 on this one as well, so you can spend Christmas Day in Barcelona there, and you are on board for 7 nights. It's not a mini cruise, it's a 7-nighter. Again, there'll be a huge demand, and it's a Planet Cruise exclusive tonight. ID number there, 91908. And then, last but by no means least, Keith gave us a lovely flavour of this one. It's Holland America, the 20-night Singapore, Hong Kong, and best of Far East cruise with stays there. Been a real popular in the past, and we have got dates for next year on this one tonight, 2016. And you've got so much in there. You've got your onboard credit. We're giving you 2 nights in Singapore and Hong Kong in 5-star hotels, and some great overnights in Bangkok and Lam Shabang there as well. All of your tours included in that one, and the price there is under £2,050. ID number 85182. Now, we love you to get interactive. There are many, many ways. Keith's been interactive right now.
I am. Let's go crazy. Twitter's absolutely crazy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well,
really.
if you want to get part of Keith's life and be part of Keith's life, he loves to contact you on Twitter, and you can contact Planet Cruise there, #Planet Cruise Live. Search us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and email us hello@planetcruise.co.uk. Do you know, even if you just want to register tonight, it's really easy to do, you know. Go on our website. It's going to take you literally a minute to register, and that's where you put your ID number. If you want to check out any of the cruises we've featured, pop your ID number in there and you can find them straight away. Keith, I know you've had loads and loads of tweets coming through.
Yeah, loads of stuff. Lovely one from Danielle Burton here. So glad I decided to watch the show tonight instead of football. Thanks very much, Danielle. Then we've got a lovely one from Pam there, and Afra Greg saying, great show so far. More like Star Trek tonight with that top on. Paul Carroll, thank you for getting in contact. Rob Mitchell, he says, great show, thank you very much. Really enjoying it. Paul Carroll's been in touch. Mary Angela's been in touch. Michelle saying, huge downside to having Virgin TV is there's no ideal world. She's really gutted, she's missing us. So hello to you, Michelle.
Yeah, she can watch us online.
She can watch us online.
Yeah, watch us online. Do you know what I'd like to say?
Joe Hemper, hello.
Hello, Joe. Book your first cruise tonight. You will not know how incredible cruises are until you've tried. I tried my first cruise 7 years ago. I'm now about to book my 21st. You will love it. Keith, thank you so much.
Pleasure.
We'll see you on Friday.